Welcome to class, guys. Come on in, guys. Come on in and get comfortable. We got a long class today, guys. We're going to break this thing down. Salute to the Goodbreads.
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech? I was fogged out by that point. It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. So I will say to you,
understand, guys, beta males, these celebrities are blue pill beta males, guys. These celebrities just have the money. The money is not the alpha energy. The alpha energy is in the spirit, is in the faith. All right, this is why the alpha male man is very rare. This is why a lot of men in our community don't like to talk about it. They don't like to label the alpha and the beta, because the majority of men, guys, whether they're a celebrity or not, have beta energy, simp energy. And one of the hardest things for beta males to do is to apologize, guys, because they feel just like they hell of a mother that it's not their fault. It's somebody else. Somebody else did it. You know what I mean? So just take notes, guys. Come right on in and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, guys.
to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk. I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I saw an interview that Chris's mother did, and that was one of the things about that moment. I just didn't realize, and I wasn't thinking, but how many
beta males disrespect you as a man, but worship the woman that raised you because she's a woman. These men, these simple forces, these hell of a sons are programmed to worship Queen Mother Earth. This shit don't even make sense. You want to apologize to his moms, but not him. So his moms made you apologize. Then, guys, you say, well, he's apologizing, Mr. Goodbread. What took you so long, Mr. Beta Man, to apologize for your wrongdoing? Keep in mind, guys, we just gonna break this down for what it is, for an apology. This whole thing is staged, guys. It's fixed. It's a fixed situation, and y'all stick around because we're gonna break it down. We're gonna break it down to the T on this here live right now. You cannot come from this live and not take anything away today. This class today is about to blow your mind, guys. Salute.
many people got hurt in that moment. So I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I want to apologize to Chris's family, specifically Tony Rock. We had a great relationship. Tony Rock was my man. This is probably irreparable. I spent the last 3 months replaying and understanding the nuances and the complexities of what happened in that moment. And I'm not going to try to unpack all of that right now, but I can say to all of you, there is no part of me that thinks that was the right way to behave.
Absolutely. I'm glad you said that, Will. God spoke to you. The real God spoke to you. And he let you know that was simp, sir. That was simp as Adam. That was an Adam move, sir. Yes, he did. And I'm glad you know that we expected you not to understand. We expected you to understand everything we served you. You know what I mean? But do understand that I know, Will, you ain't got no goddamn reason to be apologizing right now, man. You got it. Did you get a check for this too? Will, did you get a check for this too, bro? You got a check for this shit too. Because you have no reason to apologize to a man who is in on the whole ordeal. Let's be real now. Emotional intelligence, guys. Keep that in the back of your mind. That's what we here for today.
In that moment, there's no part of me that thinks that's the optimal way to handle a feeling of disrespect or insults. After Jada rolled her eyes, did she tell you to do something? No. It's like, I made a choice on my own, from my own experiences, from my history with Chris. Jada had nothing to do with it.
That's a lie. That's a crab leg. Jada had everything to do with that, because you made a quick judgment off of the mind control, off of the way Lilith have your mind. Jezebel has King Ahab hooked. King Ahab could feel when Jezebel want him to do some sucker shit. Jezebel ain't got to say anything out her mouth. She could look at King Ahab, and King Ahab gonna do what he need to do. He gonna simp for her. Yes, he is.
I'm sorry, babe. And say sorry to my kids and my family for the heat that I brought on all of us. To all my fellow nominees, this is a community. It's like I won because you voted for me, and it really breaks my heart to have stolen and tarnished your moment. I can still see Questlove's eyes. It happened on Questlove's award, and it's like I'm sorry really isn't sufficient. What would you say to the people who looked up to you before the slap, or people who expressed that you let them down? So there's two things. One, disappointing people is my central trauma. I hate when I let people down.
And that's hell of a mother programming right there, guys. That's the being a people pleaser. And I tell you guys, you got to shake that. That's why he will apologize to Chris Rock moms before he apologized to Chris Rock. You know what I mean? That's sad shit right there, bro. Sad shit. And you think we are dumb? Who the fuck is sending in these questions? Who sent in these motherfucking questions, yo? And how you sound prepared for all of these random questions, sir? But we some fools. Yeah, all right.
So it hurts. It hurts me psychologically and emotionally to know I didn't live up to people's image and impression of me. And the work I'm trying to do is I am deeply remorseful, and I'm trying to be remorseful without being ashamed of.
You got to do the work of God for yourself. I don't give a fuck how any one particular person feel about me and what I'm doing. I'm not doing it for so much say for the people. I'm doing it for the people. I can care less. And you got to live your life like that too, guys. You can't be running around here trying to make everybody happy. The person that's trying to make everybody happy end up like him, the saddest person in the world. This man he definitely is up. One of the nominees for our Simp of the Year awards when we honor our Hell of a Mother awards later on this year, guys. Definitely, y'all. So y'all keep tuned for that, because we definitely gonna honor this man, because he was the hell of a simp for year 2022. Yes, he was.
Of myself, right? I'm human, and I made a mistake.
Now that's true.
And I'm trying not to think of myself as a piece of shit. So I would say to those people, I know it was confusing. I know it was shocking.
Now, Will, you got this is real, but you got to pick your head up, bro, because you are right. Nobody is perfect, but you have to learn from this. Don't try to hide it. Don't try to gloss over it. And, sir, it seems like you're glossing over it. You know what I mean? You need to go MGTOW, full blown MGTOW, Will. You need to say fuck society, fuck the limelight, fuck Jada Pinkett Smith, and go full blown MGTOW. And then the words that's coming out your mouth will come to fruition. And you will actually start to believe the shit you saying out your mouth, sir.
But I promise you, I am deeply devoted and committed to putting light and love and joy into the world. And, you know,
put it into yourself.
If you hang on, I promise we'll be able to be friends again.
Alright guys, let's move on into the next section of this video. Let's go back, let's rewind the time and break down this whole slap incident so that I can show you that this man just apologized for no real reason at all, just to keep this fucking narrative going. And keep in mind guys, August is next month. That's when this new alopecia drug sponsored by Pfizer is rolled out, and everybody get the cash in on it. You know what I mean? Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith, and Chris Rock, who is the head sponsor for Pfizer, as you're going to see in this upcoming video. So they all put a work on us. It was fun while it lasted, guys. But without further ado, let's get it.
Only two things can get you through this, man. That's patience and persistence. My life is tailor-made for me. Don't let anybody speed up my process. I don't care what's happening out there. That's the great thing about, you know, having ultimate confidence in yourself is it doesn't matter what's happening. I don't care what's happening. I don't care what you're on or this person's on. This is what
I thought I was ready in '97.
Right.
And I didn't have a major record company marketing to promote my project till 2003.
Right.
You know, so for that time period, I had to run on my own energy. You know, I had to convince myself that I'm gonna make it. You know, regardless of how people felt at that time. And what it does is it makes you feel like, well, it made me feel like there's gonna be points that people are gonna mistake my confidence for arrogance because they don't understand the process I went through.
I really could care less about how people feel. I did the work. Feelings are not facts. I'm all about the facts. Let's get ready. Salute class, what's up, man? Hit that like button, come on in. Keep in mind that we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, or religions. We cater to the truth. We cater to common sense. We call out bad behavior in both men and women. Salute class, what's going on? How y'all feeling today, guys? All right, cool, guys. So I got the end result. End all be all. This is my final take. My final take on this Chris Rock, Will Smith slap incident. And again, guys, this is what I mean by letting shit grow on you. I let the idea of it being real grow on me. Because I initially said this shit was fake as a $2 bill. You know what I mean? I seen the agenda all in it. But you know what I mean? I let the options creep in. and I didn't stick with my initial reaction, guys. So I stand corrected again. Now this is the most flip floppy you ever gonna see me. You know what I mean? And Hollywood will do it to you. Hollywood will do that to you, guys. We gotta understand this is a multi-billion dollar, trillion-dollar industry, guys. Like, they can make it happen. Like I told y'all in my other videos that we did when I break down like the Martin Luther King, the Tupac, you know what I mean, the NWA. You see how Hollywood can make it happen. They can make us believe anything they want us to believe. Because remember, they ain't got to make us all believe the stupidity. All they got to do is let the majority suck it in. And if the majority suck it in, then that's what it is. So again, I stand corrected. This was a staged incident. Let's get straight into it. Enjoy, guys. I'll be commentating this. Salute to my hoax channel. Y'all already know what it is. Keep bringing that heat, guys. Keep getting to the bottom of this. They call us conspiracy theorists. My ass, yo. Ain't no such thing as that. It's reality. It's spiritual. It's the spiritual sense. What you see in the spiritual world is not, you're not bugging, guys. You're not bugging.
Time to sit back and unwind. Here it is, a groove slightly transformed.
Love will make you do crazy things.
Hottest job tonight, Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she...
Now, see, this is a key part right here. This joke that he's about to tell, a lot of people didn't put that. They didn't add that in their video right there. They didn't break that part down. That it was a compound joke. Chris was going to get to Jada. He had a joke before the joke that he made with the G.I. Jane joke that was leading up to Will and Jada's dynamic in their relationship. If you peep, he's about the couple he's talking about right now. They're together and they're both actors. They're both in the industry. So the man is normally the dominant and the woman is the submissive. So he's joking. He's made a joke out of their relationship. So then he gets right on to Jada's, Will and Jada's relationship. So understand, in this staged event, Chris Rock's part was to lead into this joke. And he navigated into the joke very well.
Here it is, a groove slightly transformed.
Love will make you do crazy things.
That's the heresy, guys. Look up what the word heresy means, guys. That's when they spin the beliefs, the essential and the non-essential beliefs. They spin it. They mix in some truth to the storyline. You know what I mean? We got to stick to the storyline that's being created. You know what I mean? All movies have a storyline. You have your hero, you have your villain, you have the storyline, and then you have the girl. Peep game.
Hottest job tonight, Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated.
You see? They are both nominated. Javier and his wife are both nominated. That's the lead until the punchline. The punchline comes with the G.I. Jane.
Now, if she loses, he can't win.
See? That if Valdez lose, she can't win. Like you see the it's an intelligent joke, guys. This is an intelligent joke that was being told. And Will was laughing. Will laughing because Will know that his part and his role is coming up. That was the cue.
Nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard.
Now that's again, guys. Remember, these guys are actors. Don't forget, these are paid actors, guys.
myself I was not doing the Will Smith fake event, but the more I see these so-called YouTubers uploading videos on the subject, acting as if it's real, dragging their followers into the matrix, I decided to put together a short video, giving my point of view, as well as
Gotta remember, he's absolutely correct. This shit right here got niggas jinking, you know what I mean? This Will Smith, Chris Rock, slap, you know what I mean? Oscars, those are key words. That got the algorithms jinking shit. We ain't have that many keywords since Kevin Samuels blew and everybody saturated the algorithms with his tags and shit. And then Kwame and this shit got the algorithms jinking.
quotes from Jonathan Lip and Miles Mathis. For the most part, I feel the same way regarding the situation. Like we always say, they staged it all. It was all a big con job. It couldn't be more obvious by both men grinning right after this so-called vicious public attack. Other obvious clues are that the show wasn't cut to commercials, that no security got involved, Will Smith was not escorted out, and that within seconds Chris Rock was selling it as the greatest thing ever.
Okay. That was greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
So it was not only staged, it was staged poorly. They foreshadowed it with Shawn Wayans, which I personally believe people behind the scenes pulled from that skit.
We got in some trouble. Went out and hired Johnny Cochran. Thank you very much. Oh no, puppy.
They played it out, they let you point your finger and laugh, and you shared their pictures and stories around social media and snickered. Never once did you see the pattern, the storyline, the orchestration, and never once did you think the joke was on you. But it was all on you. You watched a fake entanglement, the joke red table conversation.
Got into an entanglement with August, that's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
I didn't have the girth that it was going to take.
I didn't know if you would be willing to find the deep capacity to love me. Bad marriage for life.
Like, guys, you gotta understand, this couple right here is the most toxicest couple since the any one of them that date Kim Kardashian or date in that family. This couple is pushing that open relationship agenda. This couple is pushing the matriarch, guys. This couple pushes that agenda. You know what I mean? Clearly, this couple pushes that heavy, guys. And it's sad because they've been pushing it, been promoting it. You know what I mean? Been promoting the weird shit, guys. You know what I mean? They promote the weird shit. Now, we all know in this open relationship shit, that does not put the man, like, you guys think with you think with the wrong head all of the time. You hear open relationship, you start thinking, oh, I can have two girls. An open relationship mean your girl could take D2, nigga. That ain't what that's not a victory. That's not a victory, bro. That is a sure red flag to tell you that she don't see masculinity in you. She probably see provision in you, and now she gonna go seek the masculinity somewhere else. But you're a good provider. You guys gotta start thinking, man, and stop. And y'all gotta control your libido. Y'all gotta control it. Y'all gotta control the penile, bro. Y'all got to. You know what I mean? It's used as a weapon against you, guys.
The fake Willow Smith's letter to Tupac asking him to make Jada happy. They gave us the so-called open relationship story, the Will Smith gay rumors. You will.
I could believe that. I could believe all that is just fake written to throw it in, throw us off and have everybody indulge in. Oh, more content, more content. Her daughter wrote something about to Tupac. You know what I mean, guys? Y'all gotta understand, these is paid actors, bro. These are paid actors. The boy career, his image already fucked up. That once he got caught up with the entanglement, once Jada slipped up and that shit damaged him. Now it's just a money grab. Now it's who gets signed this highest check. We seen this man go out there with the pop belly and stand up there, and I can't even do the pose, you know what I mean? But the man was up there looking crazy, marketing the body positivity or what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck he was marketing, but that was crazy. You know what I mean? Will looking like a whole junkie with a pop belly, like, and he's taking pictures on Instagram, posting them. Like, that was the point when I knew Will was just money grabbing now. It's like his image is already tarnished. The blue pill fantasy that you get to try to draw up of yourself, that was already knocked off from where he wanted to draw it. So he just was like, fuck it. Whoever got the biggest check. This right here, this event was his way of thinking that the crowd and us, the fans, were gonna big up him and gonna push him to the moon. But he didn't think about the backlash coming the way the backlash came.
Will never, and I mean never, outsmart the hoaxers, the massively orchestrated media. They own your mind, play with your emotions, and get you to act exactly as they wish. Then the Chris Rock comedy tour comes, then Will Smith's new movie, then the book comes out. All the magazines. All the TV spots, all the interviews, all of the third-person storylines. It was a gigantic advertisement for everyone, and you're the one paying for it.
If you're over the age of 35,
Clearly,
this is
guys,
how
y'all
much
saw a
earwax
lot
is
of people
trapped in
making
your
money. Now, I
ears.
just told y'all that everybody made some bread.
Even for me, it was a mixture of a spiritual calling and also going, girl, at some point your hairline's gonna be back here. So we might as well just do it now.
Pinkett Smith is getting candid about her struggles with alopecia.
As it happens, Pfizer was a top sponsor of this year's Oscars. No surprise, since they have been a top sponsor of just about everything on TV for the past 5 years.
Good Morning America is brought to you by Pfizer. CBS Health Watch sponsored by Pfizer. Anderson Cooper 360. Brought to you by Pfizer.
ABC News Nightline. Brought to you by Pfizer. Making a difference. Brought to you by Pfizer.
CNN Tonight. Brought to you by Pfizer. Early Start. Brought to you by Pfizer. Friday night on
money.
Aaron Burnett Out Front. Brought to you by Pfizer.
This Week with George Stephanopoulos is brought to you by Pfizer.
This weather report brought to you by Pfizer.
Today's countdown to the royal wedding is brought to you by Pfizer.
And now a CBS Sports Update brought to you by Pfizer.
Meet the Press Data Download brought to you by Pfizer.
This portion of CBS This Morning sponsored by Pfizer.
On how to find the hidden sugars in the American family diet. Sponsored by Pfizer.
They have bought out half the world. And guess what one of their new drugs will be this year? A drug for alopecia.
And guess who gonna run out there and buy it? All these bald head dumb hoes is gonna run out there and buy that, and ain't nothing gonna change. This is the shit that they do. This the shit that they do. This is how they play on your emotional unintelligence. Now everybody gonna go run out there because they lazy and don't want to do what it take, the work that it take to keep your hair fresh and good. Go to the parlor every 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Keep up with the conditionings. You know what I mean? Get the hot oil treatments and shit. They don't want to do that work. You know what I mean? They don't want to do that work. So they'll put all their faith and belief in this bum ass Pfizer alopecia drug. It'll sell out in the stores. And then they sit there and still mask and cope and hide this alopecia bullshit. When we all know alopecia is a curse that was in the Bible. You know what I mean? It's a curse and it's in the Bible, and I'll be doing a separate video on that. You know what I mean? A good young lady from Instagram, she definitely touched on that. So I will be reacting to her video that she did on that, because it's definitely a scripture that touches on that. The sores in the head. You know what I mean? It's a curse. It comes from, it's only blessed upon those that lie and eat crab legs and manipulate people. So there you go.
Jada said she had been wearing a turban to cover up her hair loss. What better way to promote the drug?
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
We are supposed to
think about it, guys. He could have said any other joke about Will, and remember, the joke was about the hair condition. He could have said any other joke about, just if he wanted to be funny, any joke you say about Will and Jada is funny. You know what I mean? But he could have did any other joke. Why did he go to the G.I. Jane joke? Which, honestly, It's a compliment. And I've been screaming that from the jump. G.I. Jane was one bad, masculine, bald head female. You know what I mean? I wouldn't cuff her, I wouldn't wife her, but she was masculine, she was bald head, she was sexy.
Believe Chris didn't know Jada had alopecia, thinking it was just her new style. Except that Jada announced 4 years ago that she had alopecia. Also, Rock's ex-wife is Malak Compton Rock, who just happens to be a famous hairstylist. She is the founder and executive director of Styleworks, a non-profit, full-service hair salon that provides free services for women leaving welfare and entering the workforce. So no doubt about it, Chris knows what alopecia is.
That's a fact. Chris knows what alopecia is.
Not to mention he created a documentary about hair.
Y'all go watch that documentary Chris Rock did on hair and weaves and shit like that. Watch that. So you know, and this is like 2-3 years ago he did this documentary. So to do a documentary on that, you will have to do research. You have to do studies. You have to go ask, you know what I mean, footwork. So he know what alopecia is. Alopecia ain't new. You know what I mean? Everybody try to eat this new word and shit. This the 2022 new word. All you gotta do is give it oh my God, yo. Entanglement, pandemic. And they take these new words that been around here forever and they run with it.
Chris Rock is promoting for Pfizer. He has been pushing the vaccine on social media, which makes him a pusher of death.
Are you fully vaxxed now?
I got Moderna. I got the Pfizer.
All right, guys, so that we all on the same page, don't uncomplicate common sense. The key word here is Pfizer. If y'all peep, Pfizer. Pfizer is the agenda. You know what I mean? All Will Smith was gonna get out of the deal he thought he was gonna get his reputation intact. You know what I mean? But Chris Rock making money off this Pfizer and Jada Pinkett coming out with that hair product fitting to take it to the top off alopecia.
I got the Johnson and Johnson. You know, that's the that's the food stamps of vaccine. To make it a festive occasion, they need to posse up and get tested. Like all the crew is getting tested, and the family should get tested. And
Boy, he going pretty hard for Pfizer. You know what I mean? He just shitted on Johnson & Johnson. He said Johnson & Johnson was the crackhead of the joint. And then look, he going really hard right now. He's talking about our whole family need to get tested, our whole squad need to get tested and shit with the Pfizer.
you know, if you love your grandmother.
Will Smith has also sold. That is what you should be focusing on, not the rest of this crap. They are trying to spin this manufactured event away from all truths and toward more drug pushing by Pfizer, but as I have shown you, it is easy to spin it in the other direction. It is.
Guys, you see that, guys? Class, are y'all paying attention? Because that's the key line right there. We always said this. Salute to Tenera, because you said it too. Never you said, wow, they got us looking over here at the right. They fixing us up over here on the left.
Just one more example of the staging of the world and the transparent fakery of everything to do with modern life.
Back then, I didn't really know what it was, but now I see.
Moving on to the alleged slap.
LinkedIn is awesome, right? But using LinkedIn for straight, cold prospecting.
Uh-oh, Richard! Oh!
Note that Will did not punch Chris. He slapped him. No one has made sense of that or even tried to. The actor who played Ali in a movie only slapped Chris Rock. One would suggest it's not something a straight man would do, but I'd say it was done because he was not angry, and it lessens the injury. Just look at how Chris Rock smiled the whole time. Nobody could keep smiling after being slapped. For this reason, I believe he did not make contact with Chris Rock's face. Keep in mind you're watching Hollywood. But notice when Will Smith walks toward Chris, Chris takes a step forward and leans towards Will.
It's called the plateau, was where everybody go. Guys out hunting and girls
After the slap, he steps back into the place he's instructed to stand.
She turned around and said, "What you beaver that?"
Pretty on point.
Was a natural aphrodisiac.
Step right back into key.
I compose this rhyme to hit you at the kitchen
Bingo.
quick for the summertime.
Salute to my guy A Spade also, because my guy A Spade, y'all make sure y'all go check out that video too that we did together on the channel where he said that shit. He went to acting school. He know that this shit was funny. It was fugazi. He was one of those that said that from the beginning too. Salute to you, bro.
Actor placement is one of the easiest ways to ensure that everyone is on the same page. It helps to make sure that not only is the blocking correct, but that the camera team knows exactly what's going on so they can get proper focus. You can even see his place marker underneath him. He never moves away from focus. This was 100% rehearsed. Furthermore, the slap has too much bass for it to be a slap. This could have been a sound that was cuter added. Another thing I noticed during Chris Rock's time on stage.
But now, let's please welcome.
Let's get
Chris
deeper now.
Rock. Yes.
Summertime. Time to sit back and unwind. Time to sit back and unwind.
But let's look at the wide angle of the altercation. Pay attention to Chris Rock walking after the alleged slap, but focus on the audience.
I ain't been on the court yet. Hustle to the mall to get me a short set. Yeah, I got on sneaks, but I need a new pair. Cause basketball courts in the summer got girls there.
It's Rock looking. He got the eyes of a man that's looking to see if anybody peeping it. Did I do a good job? He don't have the face of a man that's been slapped.
Now on the picture of Chris on stage. Now look at this view of the audience cam.
All the kids playing out front, little boys messing around with the girls playing double dutch. While the DJ spinning the tune as the old folks.
It seems to be an all-new crew. We know it's the same side by the stage and background. So where did everyone go?
That's a fact. Look at the
Could it
girl
have been
with the
actors
gray.
placed specifically for the fake assault?
Abuse, you got to be able to have
Let's play that
people
back,
talk
guys.
crazy about you.
Let's play that back. That was key. That's key.
In this
has too much bass for it to be a slap. This could have been a sound that was cuter added. Another thing I noticed during Chris Rock's time on stage.
But now, let's please welcome.
Peep the
Chris
clock,
Rock.
guys.
Yes.
Peep the clock. Peep the back wall.
Time to sit back and unwind.
These are simple camera tricks that you learn when you start.
But let's look at the wide angle of the altercation. Pay attention to Chris Rock walking after the alleged slap, but focus on the audience.
I ain't been on the court yet. Hustle to the mall to get me a short set. Yeah, I got on sneaks, but I need a new pair. Cause basketball courts in the summer got girls there. The temperature's about 88. Hop in the water plug, just for old time's sake. Break to your crib, change your clothes once more.
Now on the picture of Chris on stage.
Look at the lady with the gray.
Now look at this view of the audience cam.
Right here.
All the kids playing out.
And then look where she was at in the other picture. Right here. She's right here. She's right here. She's there. But in this scene, you really
It
don't
seems to be an
see her.
all-new crew. We know it's the same side by the stage and background. So where did everyone go?
Now look at her. Look at what everybody else is around.
Could it have
Look where
been
all of
actors
these people
placed
go.
specifically for the fake assault?
abuse, you got to be able to have people talk crazy about you. In this business, you got to be able to have people disrespecting you.
Now, who's a fool? This man's speech, he tried to spin his speech about his Oscar, about the movie. He spun his speech directly to what happened no less than an hour before he won his award. Like, you guys, unless he wrote this speech right here backstage 25 minutes before, don't tell me he came in here with this speech and this is not staged. If you telling me he wrote his speech before he came into the Oscars, then you know that it's staged, guys.
Smith pulled it together for his acceptance speech, which was obviously written before the Oscars. He showed off a bit of his top-notch acting he just collected the award for, breaking into very believable tears. Nothing on TV is real. They're creating stories following the event saying, Will is banned from the Oscars, Will is banned from Bad Boys, movie companies are abandoning Will, while Will and Chris celebrate at elite parties laughing at you, the public.
Every moment frontin' and maxin', chillin' in the car, they spend all day waxin'.
You really thought Will Smith screwed up with all that management and lawyers on his side, as well as Chris Rock? No, it's all a part of the show. Even older acts such as Britney Spears, you watched The Haircut, The Baby, The Pregnant.
That's a fact, guys. Chris Rock ain't suing. They mentioned that shit out there, throw us off. Like, oh, to keep us engaged and to keep us engaged in it being real and the possibility of it being real. You know what I mean? To keep us distracted, guys. To keep us entertained. Remember, I tell you, get to the education of things. Break the shit down.
The boyfriend, the mess-ups, the rehabs, the jail sentence, the supposed nude pics, the paparazzi. You will never, ever, outsmart the hoaxers, the massively orchestrated media. They own your mind, play with your emotions, and get you to act exactly as they wish. It's them saying you will not stop watching us. We will not leave your mind. No matter how much you don't care. We will make you care. You will not stop paying attention to us. You will never have what they have. But you will fall right into their hands every time. Because, as Scarface said, you need people like me so you could point your finger and say, that's the bad guy. Ask yourself this. If you were them, and tabloids were using your likeness to sell magazines with you as their main selling point, wouldn't you ask for a cut?
Screws up the classic. Screws up.
Bingo. You definitely will ask for a cut. I know I will ask for a cut. And I wouldn't care what the fucking people would say about me either. Not me, you know what I mean? But in their eyes, that's how they look at it. They could care less what a motherfucker that's not paying them think of them. You know what I mean? And it's kind of the same system that successful people who don't work with the devil have. You know what I mean? We pay the cost. We know that the cost of entry is criticism. You know what I mean? So we pay that. You know what I mean? But again, guys, stay woke, guys. Stay alert. And don't trust nothing, yo. I don't trust shit, guys. I told y'all already. I don't trust shit. And you know I was going to get to the bottom of this. All right, guys. So today, we're going to talk about the joke that Black America, the alopecia joke that Black America forgot. You know what I mean? We're going to talk, and we're going to take a look at a video that I took from the 2020 Oscars, guys. Ain't that ironic? From the 2020 Oscars. In this video, you will hear yet another hair loss joke, my guys. Another hair loss joke, but this time it's going to be vice versa. It's going to be from a woman to a man instead of a man to a woman. You're going to see Regina Hall. She was the puppet. This time, LeBron James, he was the marketing tool. And yet again, the Oscars, they was the writers. They wrote this joke. So without further ado, guys, let's get into this. Let's break this thing down.
Very disappointed that Space Jam 2 did not get nominated in the special effects category for that hairline they gave LeBron James.
Oh my God, amazing.
It was really good. It was really good.
Well, Black Twitter is gonna love that one.
I think so.
Yeah, what is that?
No.
You don't.
Don't.
It's not for you.
Okay.
Let's hit that one more time, guys. You heard Chloe, she said, what is that? You know what the hell Black Twitter is. They separate everything, guys. They separate everything. If you notice, I've been using Black America. That's just a fancy word for the hood, the ghetto. All right, guys. They fancy word everything nowadays.
Very very disappointed that Space Jam 2 did not get nominated in the special effects category for that hairline they gave LeBron James. Oh my God, amazing.
Now that was a cut right there. That cut right there. That was equally as cutting as the if you ask me, this was more spiteful. This had more evil intent behind it than the G.I. Jane joke. But you see, the Oscars there, they real frivolous with they jokes, with they joke writing there, right? Guys, peep game, guys. Don't be no fool, don't be no dummy. Remember, we come here to critically think, and we come here to not remove emotions and how we feel and how we want the situation to turn out, to look at the actual facts. You know what I mean? I don't believe men, I don't believe women. I believe the facts. I believe the truth.
Really good. It was really good.
Black Twitter is gonna love that one.
I think so. Yeah.
And again, you see how they use them to separate this? They use them to separate us. You know what I mean? They use them to separate us. Let's hit this one more time and then we break it down. I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. This is just one of those forgotten little nuggets that nobody talk about. And of course, we know why this was pushed under the rug. We live in a feminist society where the women can do whatever they want. They could do no wrong. They could say whatever they want out their mouth, and the man just supposed to take it. But again, hold on. That's not why we here. We here to break this thing down.
Yeah, what is that? No. I was very disappointed that Space Jam 2 did not get nominated in the special effects category for that hairline they gave LeBron James.
Oh my God, amazing.
It was really good. It was really good.
Black Twitter is gonna love that one.
I think so. Yeah, what is that? No.
You don't.
Don't. It's not for you. Okay.
All right, guys. So like I said, we already know about the double standards with women. You know what I mean? F all that. You know what I mean? Because on the low, much like black versus white, that shit, man versus woman, that's a distraction, guys. That's a distraction. You know what I mean? You make yourself great, and then the world is in your hands. So all that shit is in your head. You know what I mean? Yeah, there are evil women. There are good women. You know what I mean? But you ain't gonna know if you stay a lousy nigga. But that's not why we here for. You know what I mean? What I want you guys to pull from this is how the powers to be, they play us with us. You know what I mean? How they use us to play us with us, all while they profit. So they've been pushing this alopecia product. They've been seeing what's going to work with this whole Oscar, using the Oscar as a marketing tool for a while now. Since, remember, guys, this video is from August 23rd, 2020, guys. You know what I mean? So they've been rolling this out for a minute now. And look, this is just the test run right here. This is just the test run. They really rolled it out this year. They rolled it out. They rolled their mega plan out this year, guys. You know what I mean? So don't get caught sleeping, guys. This is how they test what's hot, what we gonna accept, etc., etc. This is how they play on our intelligence. This is how they paint with they paintbrush, guys. And they get us to believe everything. Now LeBron James, he got a big influence. And this year, when they did this went viral. Like she said, on Twitter. It went viral. Regina Hall. And then the way they plastered the headlines was as if LeBron's joke. Like if LeBron told the joke. LeBron didn't tell the joke. They didn't put Regina Hall's joke. They put LeBron joke. You know what I mean, God? So you gotta peep that. You gotta peep how they play on our intelligence. They've been pushing this hair shit forever. And let's touch on this, guys. Alopecia, guys. Alopecia. Men get it. You see that. You see the thumbnail. That's alopecia on LeBron. So we ain't gonna act like this alopecia joint is some type of disease and we need a pity party for the person because Jada Pinkett has it when LeBron had it. And he's the butt of all jokes for having it. You get what I'm saying, guys? You get where I'm going? Let's break this alopecia thing down while we here. You know what I mean? While we here, let's just break the alopecia thing down. I saw this clip on, what was it, TikTok? And I had to bring it to you guys. You know, I bring you the content. I don't sit here and plagiarize nobody's shit and don't give them the credit for it. So hold on. Listen to my girl right here.
Y'all keep missing the point with this Oscar slap. The entire point is that evil women cannot grow hair. When a woman is evil and doesn't submit to her husband, the Lord will snatch all her hair out. It's a curse in Isaiah 3:17. But most people don't know how prevalent it is today because most women cover it up with wigs and hair extensions. Y'all keep missing the point.
Now, what I like about this video is that it's facts. It's facts. You got two women there telling the truth. Telling the truth. You know what I mean? Now, Shaquilla, she don't look like she played in her hair at all. She look like she hot combed that sucker. That's her hair. Her hair look nice. Now, this other one here, the woke one, clearly she playing her hair. She playing her hair. So I give her kudos for keeping it real, not lying and eating crab legs. And yes, there is verses in the Bible, and we're gonna break down the verse. So just stay with me, guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, guys. Hold on, stay with me. All right. This is the thing about these TikTok videos, right? People get on these TikTok videos with all sorts of ulterior motives. So she got on here and she was bashing a little bit. You know what I mean? She bashed a little bit. I'm not even gonna hold it. Let's play that back.
With this Oscar slap. The entire point is that evil women cannot.
All right. See, now everybody is missing the point with the Oscar slap. And it ain't got shit to do with evil women not being able to grow hair. You know what I mean? You see how they mix the heresy in. Now she have a lot of the truth is in this video, but then they got the entertainment part. That's to suck you in. You know what I mean? To go along, get along. Now you got so many women getting on here, just knowing the right things to say, and they just saying it for your to keep you guys hype and in that same level of stupidity, hating women. So now you got women figuring out the formula of how to keep men hating women all while they're profiting. You see how ain't that exactly what the Oscars is just doing right now? They use two black folks, always using the black folks. That's another thing. Look how that was Regina, black woman on black man. You know what I mean? What, white folks don't tell bald head jokes?
Grow hair. When a woman is evil and doesn't submit to her husband,
and it don't got nothing to do with submitting. It's just when a woman is not raised up on the teachings, when a woman is raised up in the generational curse, when her mother did not allow the father to put the godly teachings, and even if the mother did allow the father, if the father is not a godly man and don't have a clue of how to raise a child, then that child was raised up unbalanced. That child is not going to have the information needed, which is the advantage needed to prosper in life, guys. That's what that is. You know what I mean? So that's the generational curse that is passed down. And that's one of the things, losing your hair.
The Lord will snatch all her hair out. It's a curse in Isaiah 3:17.
And that's true right there. Therefore, the Lord will bring sores on the head of the woman of Zion. The Lord will make the scalp bald. Right, guys? That's a whole fact. For those of you that don't like that version of the Bible, I brought them all for you guys. So hold on right there. We can read them all. There you go. That's any one of the versions you want to read. There you go. It's a fact, guys, that alopecia is in the Bible, and it is a curse, guys. It is a curse, but it's pretty much an inherited curse because your hell of a mother ain't do what she was supposed to do. Your Rolling Stone dad ain't do what he was supposed to do. You know what I mean? And for those of you that needed a close-up, this is the version I fuck with. That's what I do. That's the version I fuck with. Therefore, the Lord will bring sores on the head of the women of Zion. The Lord will make their scalp bald. Period. Point blank, period. What happened? It's in clear color right there. So we can stop all this pity party shit. You know what I mean? When God strike, he strike. And ain't nobody could challenge that. Nobody could challenge that. So y'all be worldly with this worldly bullshit if you want to. You know what I mean? And they fitting to roll out this alopecia product. Like if that shit can heal anything. If that alopecia product is better than God, then show me something. But if God say you're gonna have scalps and you're gonna have sores in your fucking head, That's what it's going to be. So you can tie in and buy into the consumerism all you want. And that's why they do it. They do it because they know they can get us to buy in. They can get us to buy into anything that they push in front of us. We're going to consume it. You know what I mean? They use their little celebrities, your Will Smiths, your LeBron James, your Jada Pinketts, your Chris Rocks. They use the celebrities with the influence, get them to create a diversion, and then on the left, there's the diversion, and on the right, they pushing products in our neighborhood. It's the so-called poor community, but we buy it out. We buy everything out first. All right, guys? Stay woke, guys. Stay woke. That's what it's about, guys. Like, share. Right about now, 2 videos fitting to pop up. 2 videos fitting to pop up right about now. Y'all can continue your viewing experience over here at the School of Common Sense. On one side is going to be a playlist. On the other side, going to be yesterday morning's video, just in case you missed that. Go ahead, guys. Click that now, and I'll check y'all.